Hey everyone, welcome back to CES 2020. We're here at the Asus and ROG booth looking at some pretty cool stuff. And we're going to start with what I'm describing as the white corner, because they've heard customer feedback, myself included, and they've actually now started to design some components that are going to follow a white color scheme. This is really quite interesting because if you've ever tried to put together a white themed PC, you'll probably notice that there aren't really that many components out there. And if you do want to maybe build like an ecosystem on different sorts of RGB software and keep everything similar brands, it's actually very difficult to do. I find that the motherboard is probably the most interesting thing here, because this is of course the root of everything that's going to be in your system. And the thing that sticks out to me is that the white components are sort of sitting on top. I would have liked to see a white PCB, or at least some elements of the PCB that are actually white, but they say that this is quite difficult to actually incorporate just because the manufacturing yields then get really, really low, and what this would translate to is just higher pricing. So you'd be paying something like £50. I'm just drawing that figure from my head, that's probably complete rubbish. But the other components are a little bit easier to manufacture. So the graphics card in particular, this is a white Strix card. I think that looks fantastic. And in combination with their now silver edition of their very own case, you can see that you can put together your own white system with all ROG components and it will look fabulous. Moving over to the monitor section, something we definitely haven't spoken about much this CES. We have actually already touched on their new 360 Hertz display. So again, we've got a demonstration of 240 versus 360, and on camera you can't really see this because it's 30 frames a second video, and obviously this is 360. But we could slow this down and we could show you that there is quite a clear difference in this particular scenario versus 240 and 360. When you're looking at it, it gives you a bit less motion sickness and everything is just a little bit sharper on screen. Whether you'll be able to notice a difference between these two displays, well, in person, yes. But I think that once you've got this home, you've unboxed it, you're going to need quite a long checklist to really fully unlock its full potential. You're going to need a hell of a gaming PC to actually output 360 frames a second. And don't forget that whenever you're not doing that, you're not actually maximizing the refresh rate of the screen and not getting the full smoothness. You're going to have to put up with a TN panel, 1080p resolution, a very high price of entry, and you're going to need to be playing competitively, and you're going to need to play at a game that you're basically very good at. So quite a long tall order, but I think if all of those conditions are met, you're going to love this thing. Just like this thing, the PG43UQ. Again, we did see this at the NVIDIA booth, but the thing that's so great about this is pretty much all about HDR, and this is, I hate to say it, the ultimate gaming monitor, but it really is this time, because it's 32 inches, it's 4K, it's HDR 1400, it's mini LED, so all of the different dimming zones, you've got over 1,000 on this. I think it's 1,100 and something, but it's just beautiful. I mean, this thing is G-Sync Ultimate compatible. You're getting just pure bliss when it comes to image quality, and there's nothing really that comes close to this. But you're also getting high refresh rate on this thing, so 144 Hertz, and I believe that this is going to have some form of like display stream compression technology so that you're not losing color information either, which was one of the compromises on the UQ, not the UQX, the original PG43UQ. So again, everything really you could want in a monitor, but made better and better, other than the price tag, because Asus one is over 3,000. We also have something we haven't talked about at all. This is a 43-inch monitor. This is HDR 1000, also 4K, high refresh rate, 144 Hertz. So again, pretty similar to what we have over here, but it's not got quite such an advanced dimming system. It's not mini LED, so this is going to bring the price down. It's going to be a lot more affordable, especially when you compare it to the smaller 32-inch screen. Again, with the display stream compression technology, so you're not losing detail, you're not losing color. It is just the dream display, I think, if you're after a very large format gaming display. I'm really interested to hear from you though. Are these sort of monitors actually the things that you've been looking forward to and will be buying, or would you rather have more sort of, not entry level, but more like mid-range monitors? Because I think the more and more we talk about monitors, the more we sort of are looking at the really high-end stuff. Prices are going up and up and up rather than just, I don't know, we are getting better monitors at normal prices, but I guess we don't talk about them quite so much. I don't know, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in to all of our CES coverage. If you want to see more, you can find that in the end screen or in the top right corner of your screen. Thanks for watching, like it, get subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.